Hi everybody. Figured I'm going to show you a little bit of what I've been doing over here with my rocks. Try to get the camera out of the sunlight. That'll help a little bit. So I hope you enjoy this. I do have my saw set up here. The reason it's sitting up is so it's not sitting in the water and rusting. I got my little flat lap here. It works great. These are the Crazy Lace agates I've been working on. Some for rings, some for pendants, some for necklaces. Right here, get them a little wet so you can see them. But overall, these are going to be pretty cool. Crazy rock, very hard. Once I get them to about 3,000 grit and in shape, I'll bring them over here to my buffing wheel and buff them out. I do have some other rocks here that I've got already kind of cut into shapes and almost ready to start working also. This is my dopper, which is a very hard wax that you stick on a stick and then you stick it to the rock. Holds it pretty good. This is leftover cuts of the Crazy Lace, which I'll put in the tumbler. So I'll be able to do that in a couple days. And I still got a couple more to cut. And these will be pretty cool. I'm hoping, at least. And of course, I got a whole bunch of big rocks here to cut. And I'll get to those eventually. I'm probably gonna take a couple of these large ones here, the Jaspers, up to a guy in quartzite and have him slab them for me. And probably one of these black quartz. Really hard to see, but let me grab the spray bottle here. Always easier to see rocks when they're wet. But yeah, it's got a nice black, brown, cream color to it, which is pretty cool. And Crazy Lace, that's gonna be a pretty nice one. Gonna be hard to slab it accurately, but we'll figure it out. Same with this one, it's got pretty good colors. Lots of round pits that I can see right there. This one, all I could really see was this one edge of it. So I'm hoping that goes clean through the whole rock. But yeah, that'll be pretty cool. But yeah, lots of rocks, lots of work. I do have some new discs coming. My 80 grit is kind of probably closer to 120 now, kind of smooth. So I ordered a new one of those. That makes it easier to cut. Well, that one's not even marked, but cut down to the lines. You can see that one broke when I was cutting it. So sometimes it's better to grind than try to cut. You know, I cut close to the line here. That's the idea, at least. And these will be pretty cool. Eventually be on my Etsy store. And I do have a whole bin here under the gold pan with the carnelian agate in there and some jasper, in which I'll get to that eventually. I do have a piece of it here. I already drilled a hole in it for a necklace, but it just needs worked. This side looks like it's already done to 3,000 grit. It's hard to get the angle on it, but I need to do this side of it still. Sometimes it'll happen when I'm doing a whole batch. If one falls off the stick or something happens, like this jasper fell off a stick, this side's done. But I still got to do this side. I'll just wait. Keep going with the number of rocks I got. I usually do about a dozen at a time, but obviously this time I got a lot more than a dozen with all this Crazy Lace I'm going to be doing too. But yeah, figured I'd just give you a look at what I'm doing, the fun I'm having here. I'd show you most of this. I mean, I am working on a little piece here. I'll try that for a display piece. I got a flat bottom on it so it can sit upright, but I got to polish that one up, and that'll be pretty darn cool when it's done. And yeah, it's been nice over here. Right now is not a good time to be working. As you can see, it's right in the sun, so it's really hot. Most of the time I'll wait till it's about midday now, so I'll wait till the shade of the motorhome actually moves over all this stuff so I can actually work. And I do a little bit in the mornings also, when it's still cool out, it's not super hot. It's kind of nice to do. The wife will be setting up pretty soon with her silversmithing stuff over here. She hasn't done that yet, it's just been too hot for her outside. And I do have a whole pile of tumbled rocks over here. Some need more tumbling, some don't. But all this is just kind of what I put in to fill up the barrels. The little pieces get into little spots really well. But you can see some of these are pretty good. Some of them I'll be cutting more. Something like this I'll probably cut down more. Maybe make a necklace out of it. Reshape them, retumble them. You just never know what you're going to get. And as you can see over here, I've got a bunch of rocks that I dumped in here last year. Mostly quartz and stuff like that. Not gonna do a whole lot with it, but I figured I'd give you a quick update on what I'm doing with my rocks, and thanks for watching.